This improv story is based on the idea a man goes to a card boot sale, let the story commence. Craig went to a card boot sale, the end, I'm just joking. Craig went to a card boot sale. He'd went by one that was at a car park kind of near, like every Saturday you would see like all these people in a car park and they're all busy and he had a pal in the motor at the time. He says, what's that there? Card boot sale. What is a card boot sale anyway? What is it? You basically sell stuff at a card boot. You all turn up at a designated place at a designated time and basically just open up your card boot or whatever and there's your stuff and alright, there's second hand stuff. You sell stuff you want to get rid of, take that for a fiver, I take that for a couple of quid or that kind of thing. Basically like eBay but in person. Basically what you did before eBay, that kind of thing. And before classified ads and all that. Oh, I've actually got quite a few things I can't be asked, like sticking on eBay and packaging up and disputes. I heard you can get ripped off. No, it's straightforward. Aye. I might go to that next time I go. Next time I drive past here. So, a few weeks later, he went past it and saw it was there and saw what time it was on. There was a sign, but he couldn't go that day. The next week, he went. And he went along with his boot full of stuff that he just sort of got for his loft and got for cupboards and shit like that. He had a loft. Grabbed a few things, a few boxes full of stuff he wasn't even quite sure what was in it. And put them in and drove there and opened it up and just sort of stood about. Hiya, hi there. Some people came in and went like that. Hi. Oh, yeah. No, right. And then one person came up and bought an old Xbox 360 fucking controller. And he felt the need to say, oh, that's, that might not work with a thingy or, they wanted it, that was it. He was selling it for fucking a pound. A pound? Fucking quid. Other bits and pieces, USB cables and shit like that. He packaged like 3 USB cables up together, selling for a pound and stuff like that. And then one person came up and said, oh, this is good. How much for this? And they held up what looked like a crystal ball, about kind of that size. And it was all purple inside and it was all like misty inside, all moving about like a depth. Like a depth inside. You know what I mean? Like depth further than the actual depth of the thing. And Craig went, oh, I don't know how much you selling it for. And they said, no, how much are you selling it for? How much are you selling it for? Me? How much would I sell it for? I don't know, maybe. No, how much are you selling it for? This isn't mine. Did you get that something? It was in the box. That was in my box. And he looked and it was one of the boxes that he just sort of grabbed for his house that had some stuff in it. He thought, just take that, and if anybody picks up something I don't want to sell, go, oh no, actually that's not for sale. I don't know how that got in there. He was in a bit of a rush. And he went, this isn't. That was in my box. That was in that box. Yeah. How much you selling it for? It's like about that size, crystal ball like, and even I'm not gonna. I don't know how that is. If it's not yours, if it's somebody else, I'll take it away and I'll just. No. I get on off me. What are you doing? You fuck off. What are you doing? The two of them started getting all angry, and the person went away. And Craig was like, what the fuck is this? It was like a snow globe, but it wasn't. It was like, it was, it was like this.
Have you been busy?
The reason I'm conscious of bargaining. Oh, it was like that inside. And I went, fucking hell, he's looking at it, and somebody came up and went, oh, that's nice, how much you selling that for? And he went, I'm no really, I didn't even know that I had it, really. All right, are you, sorry, what you saying, you selling it, or you're not? No, I'm no. All right, looks very nice. If you're selling it, I'll give you a tenner for it. A tenner, I think I'd want more than a tenner for this. Oh, suit yourself. And they went away. It's like, fuck me, what's this? Just then, as he was looking at it, he was like, fuck. It felt like, I don't know, it was a kind of, like a bird shatting him or something like that. It was, a sort of, a wee, sort of hit. Look at that, man. The fuck is that? Where's my hair away? Where's my hair? Where's my hair? Oh! 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 Oh no! I kind of like hot. I sort of feel it sort of tap there, and then like a kind of dribble feeling, and it was like, oh, what was that? What was that? And there was a woman in front of him. She screamed, and he's like, and he looked back, and there was nobody there. But when he turned, away for her to look, she screamed again, even more like, "Oh my god, look! What? He looked back. She's like, ah!" At the back of the head was a penknife about that, but the kind of lock knife. You know, one of the ones you do that. Somebody had thudded it right into his fucking head. No, right up to the fucking hilt. Bang. Like that. And he was like, oh, what's that? He could feel it there. What's that? And he tried to move it, and as it sort of moved in about his brain, he went, he started slurring. His speech started slurring. He's like, oh, what was that? Oh, what was that? Oh, what's happened? And then, got out his phone and looked, and he could see it. Penknife. Right in the hilt. He's like, oh, am I going to die? Oh, am I going to die? And the woman just went, ah! She went away, and he went, who fucking done that? And it was the person who he argued with earlier, just a minute ago, had stabbed him in the back of the head and then ran away. So they weren't even trying to rob him. It was just a kind of, like, fucking take that, you cunt, and run away. And he was like, ah, and you could see the person was like, ah. They were running away like like, I've said this before, but when I was young, like when I was a wee boy, during summer, I would take like a broken mirror that I might find on the street, and during summer, I would reflect the sunlight into drivers' eyes in the hope of like distracting them and making them crash. Yeah, at the same time, didn't really want me crash. You know what I would go like that. I would go like that. You just see motors go by and I just go, look at this, it's like a laser, So that was a couple of years ago. No, I would do that, and like other wee boys would do things like they'd put stones on train tracks, that kind of thing. Oh, it might derail the train, that sort of thing. But if it actually fucking happened, You know, you'd be horrified. You're doing it thinking that you're in some sort of fucking film. Like you're living a sort of um you're not taking life seriously until it fucking happens to you. And that's the look in this guy's face. That was the look in this guy's face. It's like he did that, and then he's seen what he's actually just done, and he's like, you know that bit in Terminator 2 when Sarah Connor breaks into the house and she's like ready to shoot him, and then she realizes just what she's turned into and what's it's came to, and she's like, you know, she's all curled up. It was kind of like that. But this person's fucked off. It's not like they were coming back to try and make amends. They weren't coming back to make it right. They just fucked off like a coward. Toilet says, best film, why do you like it? Why? No, don't ask me why I like that. Ask me why I like films. In general. They provide an escape. Why do you need an escape? My job's stressful. Why is it stressful? Because I have to do lots of things. Why are you stupid? So he didn't know what to do, and everybody just sort of ran away. Everybody just fucking ran away, and the whatever the fuck that was, he dropped it, and it smashed, and it just, like, you know, the stuff inside, it's just sort of evaporated, and that was that. And he had to go and phone a fucking ambulance by himself. And they said to him, when he got to the hospital, he said, if we take this out, you will die. If we take this out, you will die. So we're going to have to construct a thing around your head. Now, what we're going to do is this. Did you know that the Incas would, like, sort of like from birth, the nobility, the royalty, you know, they sort of people, they would wrap a sort of like a tight sort of thing around the skull, so as the person grew, it would actually elongate the skull. You know, like that way out, and it actually marked them as different and above everybody else. You know, some people look back at the skeletons and think it's like aliens, that type of thing. What we're going to do is we're going to try and do that so that your skull grows over the penknife. And he went, right, I don't know if it's because I've got a knife in my brain, but the knife is outside my skull, and Craig was 35. My skull, I believe, has stopped growing. So how can we get it to grow up and around the penknife when it's on the outside? I'd understand it if it was like kind of in the... I don't get it. And they said, aye, right enough. Actually, you know what? It is because you've got the knife in your brain. He went, what, if I know, you're not getting it right, you're no... What's going on here? We're gaslighting them. What's that you said there? Nothing. And the paramedic at the hospital, the nurses and all that went, aye, it's because you don't understand what I'm saying because you've got the knife in your brain. The nurses and doctors were trying to cover up the fact that we're talking shite by making him think that he wasn't getting it. Aye, it's because you've got the medical gaslighting. Aye, it's because you've got the knife in your brain there. You're not getting what we're saying. Right. How can you try explain it to me? You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't be able to get it. It's fucked with your cognitive abilities. So what do I do now? You're fine. You're fine to go. What about the knife in my head though? You don't have a knife. What knife in your head? That one there. We don't see a knife. But it's there. I think your brain isn't working. That's why you think there's a knife in your brain. But how is it not working though? You said it wasn't working because there's a knife in my brain, and they went, you're kind of talking, you're not really making sense here. Kind of chicken and egg, heart before the horse get chicken and egg. And he went, I'm gonna go now. Am I free to go? I go. Where you going? I'm leaving. What about the knife in my head? You just asked that. Do you remember? Where am I? You're in a hotel. No, I'm in a hospital. What hospital, man? How'd I get him? You're in a jail. You're in a prison. You're not in a hospital. Got to stop trying to freak me out. Where am I? You're tripping out your box. That's where you're tripping. And then they went like that. Here, come here. Come here. And they took him down to the morgue. And the second they opened the door and he saw that it was a morgue, he went like, no! And they went like, grab him. And they pulled him in. And they pulled the knife out his head. And he survived. They pulled it out, expecting him to die, dropped dead. But he survived. He went, wait. And he went, hold on. Hold on. Stitches? Thank you. Needle? Okay. Butterfly stitches? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Antiseptic? Okay. Disinfectant, please? Thank you. Is it? Okay. That's it. You're alright. You're alright, actually. They stitched it up. So there was a knife for me. Aye, yeah, there it is there. And there's the knife. Do you want to keep it? Do you want to take it home with you? Aye, thanks. And they said, listen, we're happy. I'm really sorry about that. I hope you can understand our position. That would have been medically very, very embarrassing for us. If that got out, the skull thing didn't make sense. Yeah, you happy just to leave it here? Is that all right? Just let bygones be bygones. They went, I'm happy just to leave it. It's just been a pretty bad day and I'm just happy to leave it there. And I went, all right, do you want to just take the knife with you? Want me to put it in a bag for you? Or no, just take it. And he put the knife in his pocket and he went out. Second he stepped out, Paula stopped him and went, just check your pockets there, sir. Okay, now I have found here a knife in your pocket, here, sir, which is over the, contrary to Scottish law, Scotland, I might see knife injuries, actually. Scotland knife law. Okay. So, just going to arrest you there. Just going to arrest you there, sir. Because you, contrary to the carrying of knives, etc., Scotland Act, carrying of knives, etc., Scotland Act 1993. Well, can you read out the full actual law to us? No, just say etc. No, that actually is the law. Etc. But is that not a bit vague? Can that not be like carrying of knives and like eggs? No, that is actually the law. Contrary to aye. So contrary. Okay, so subject to subsections 4 and 5, any person has an article to which this section applies with them in a public place shall be guilty of an offence liable to imprisonment not exceeding 6 months, fine exceeding statutory there, unless, of course, for use of work, religious reasons, or part of any national costume. Now, you aren't wearing a kilt, I don't think it's part of a religious thing for use of work at all. Here? No. Okay? You don't have to admit any of this. You can get a lawyer if you want. No, it's part of and there was a knife in my head and I got given it and all the rest of it. Okay, so we're going to arrest you today here, sir. Is that okay? Going to arrest you today? Yep, that's fine. Okay, just going to put you in the van. Is that okay, sir? Going to arrest you for carrying knives, etc. Law 1993 Scotland Act. That's fine. Okay. And then the judge said, okay, so today we're just going to be sentencing you to 3 years. You'll serve a minimum of half of that. That'll be 18 months. Is that okay? Yeah. Good behaviour, get out, parole. Any crimes after that, doesn't matter how slight, you'll be back in. Okay, do you understand? Yep. Okay, bailiff, you want to take him down? The bailiff said, okay, I'm just going to take you down. Just going to have to sort of hold on to your hand here. Don't mean anything by it. Just not mean to grab your wrist here. Just customary to do that. Is that okay? Yep. Okay, I'm just going to grab your shoulder here just to sort of move you gently into the van. Is that okay? Yep. Okay. Head down there. Don't want to bump your head there, pal. And took him away to the prison. And the governor was at the front. Hi there. Is this your first day here today? Craig, isn't it? Craig, why just come with me? We're just going to imprison you for 18 months. Is that minimum? Is that okay? Yeah. So that means you're not going to be allowed out of here, really, just in case no one's informed you. You're locked up in here. That's the whole point of it. We could get into a big debate about whether they work, whether the university's a crime and things like that. But this is the way it is. So we just have to go with what the government says, really. Is that okay? Yeah, yeah. And then when Craig got in, the warden said, now, just to let you know, you're entitled to 1 PlayStation 5 and 3 games of your choice. There will be a new game per week if you like. What games would you like? I've not played Elden Ring. Okay, I'll just get that for you. Is that Elden Ring 1 or Elden Ring 2? I think it is just Elden Ring. I have here Elden Ring 2, if you want it, Elden Ring 2. This is just for people who are in prison to make sure they're okay and happy and comfortable. I'll have Elden Ring 2. And, okay, what about Grand Theft Auto? Give me Grand Theft Auto 5 then, Not 12. Got Grand Theft Auto 12. I have got Grand Theft Auto up to 24. But 12 seems to be quite popular. I'll have that. Would you like a pool table for your room? Yes. And would you like an actual pool as well? You can swim in to make sure you're comfortable with your crimes. Yeah. I didn't really commit crimes, it was just a knife. There is actually multiple, carrying a knife, there are actual multiple crimes within that crime. Right. Okay, and as well as that, would you like hot water bottle? Would you like tucked in at night? As well as your 3 square meals a day? Michelin star? To make sure you're comfortable and don't feel too bad about your crimes? Gies the lot. Okay, the lot. We'll give you the lot. PlayStation. Pool table. The lot. And that Craig, who committed a criminal offence, is in that fucking Limmy right now. HMP, Her Majesty's Prisons, Limmy, right now, with a fucking PlayStation, Elden Ring 2, GTA 12, pool table, hot water bottle, get tucked in at night, cuddly toy. There was, what else is there? There was colour telly. He's got a... He got...
A stone flagon of wine.
Here's everything that you got.
A spare belt tonight. An oil lamp, a floral encasement, a stone flagon of wine, rosé, a soda siphon and an ice bucket, a cuddly dog, a wall clock, a fan heater, binoculars,
This is Craig, by the way.
tea maker, and time.
That's it. Sorry, just in case you don't know. This is Craig. Yes, 35. He's not a bit of tough papering. This is footage.
Cuddly dog.
This is live footage, by the way. Live footage
Of wine, rosé.
of. This is what it's like constantly in his jail cell.
Of wine, rosé. A soda siphon and an ice bucket. A cuddly dog. A wall clock. A fan
That's
heater,
Craig. Every day
binoculars.
in that jail.
An electric tea maker and timer. A
Fucking
text,
unreal, isn't it?
a rather rude
Cunt had a fucking knife on him.
lady's makeup.
Cunt had a fucking knife.
A carpet. A microscope out.
Thing is, you might not have thought that's a big crime, but if he got into a fight with somebody
Servers.
to save face, he would have fucking stabbed some cunt.
Collection of children's
You know, if you've got a knife on you and somebody like punches you, you might be. That's it. That's live for Berlini. The end. Sickening. Sickening. Nicolasius, it's Daniel, winner. Wizard thinks the subs. Thank you very much. I but no Barika. Baxter, Craig, Logan, Chase, Quiet Dog thinks the subs. Glad, thanks to £3. Glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're stifling your laughter. 7.3 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. So obviously some people don't like the slice of life type of ending. Chewing Gum thinks the sub. My daughter came home steaming that other night. Could you tell her to wind her neck in and start studying? No. 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 Time for her to grow up by herself. Let her fail. Let her fail. That'll fucking straighten you out. This is your life. Your life today. With it as you please. Yours. And that was a true story. By the way. Know that. The story was a true story. How do I know? I was the governor in that story. See having to treat these bastards, and they are bastards, I don't care because I handed in my notice, like guests of fucking honour at that Berlini after what some of these bastards have done. I don't know. I'm not going to say anymore because I'll probably get into trouble for it. Probably get into trouble. You used to run a jail. If you don't agree with me, run a jail. Run a prison. Then come back to me. Until then, shut your fucking mouth. Till you've walked in my shoes, shut your fucking mouth.